Good afternoon, keepers of the cash. Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy here, and I'm here with another retro cover rewind. And today we are talking Rima the Jungle Girl from DC Comics. Now, before we get into the comics, we are going to talk a little bit about the history of Rima the Jungle Girl. And I'm going to read a little bit of what I wrote down. Some of this I got from Wikipedia, some of it I got from Synopsis, and just all over the place, and my own wording. So it's a mix of everything. But Rima, also known as Rima the Jungle Girl, is a fictional heroine of W. H. Hudson's novel Green Mansions, originally published in 1904. The tagline was "A Romance of the Tropical Forest." So I have a reprint of this, and I actually have a second print of the book coming that I found online. So really small writing inside. This one's a hard one to read for the size of the lettering, but glad to have it. So not only was it an adaptation of that novel was also made into a movie with Audrey Hepburn and Anthony Perkins, which I just recently got because I want to watch this after reading the comics. And just taking a look at it, Audrey Hepburn, of course, just one of the most beautiful people back then, just astoundingly gorgeous. So there we go. Now, in this story, Rima meets Abel, a political fugitive. So he's on the run and he escapes into the jungle, and he meets a tribe which he becomes friends with. So he befriends a local tribe before meeting Rima. They warn him not to wander off. There's a daughter of the deity in there, a demon, a devil, whatever you want to call it. They call it the deity. And he wanders off, and he sees her, becomes enthralled with her, but he gets bit by a poisonous snake, and she saves him from this snake. And after saving him from the snake bite, Abel becomes entranced by Rima, who is at home in the jungle, and as creatures, she's friends with all the creatures in the forest. Rima, and she speaks in like a bird-like language. It's very sing-songy, and she can also just speak directly to him. But she's feared by the tribes who believe her to be evil, like I said, daughter of the deity. And so Rima and Abel embark on a journey to find her lost tribe. Now, her first comic appearance, and I'll end up putting a picture over here, was in Classics Illustrated in 1951, issue number 90. It was written by George Lipscomb and cover and interior art by Alex Blum. And not only that, this character also had life in cartoons. She appeared in 3 episodes of The Adventures of the Super Friends. One entitled Fire, one entitled River of Doom, and the last one, Return of Atlantis. So there's a lot of history to this character before she ever made it to this DC iteration. But she did, and we have it here. So we got first collector's item, and this is the first issue. Now, Joe Kubert did all the cover art. Nestor Redondo did the art on the interior, which is absolutely gorgeous. I may open one and just show you the interior because it's so pretty. And written by Robert Kanigher. So here's cover number 1. Again, beautiful Joe Kubert cover. All right. Cover number 2. Cover number 3. Now, in the original novel, this character meets quite a tragic ending. Not so in the movie adaptation or the comics. All right, issue number 4. Again, all Joe Kubert cover art. Beautiful, beautiful. Issue number 5. Big old subscription crease on this one. Okay, issue number 6. And last, issue number 7. Now, another cool thing is all of these had a backup story in them. So the first 4 issues had a backup story called Space Voyagers, which was really fun and featured 3 characters on different separate missions. And we'll take a quick look. You got to see this interior art. Absolutely gorgeous. I know it's retro cover rewind, but just great stuff by Nestor Redondo. And apparently she had a dress made out of spider silk. So, oh, and I didn't even show you the backup story in the first 4 issues, which is it's weird, right? Because you have this jungle adventure story, and then you have the space adventurers. So the space Voyagers. So a lot of fun. And the Space Voyager series was really fun too. So I enjoyed all the backup stories. But we'll go and I'll show you the backup stories that were in the last couple just for fun, even though we already did our retro cover rewind. This is 4. I need the next one. And 4 again. I'm out of control. Let's go to 5. Alright, so let's see. So the backup feature on this one, because I can't remember the title, is... Oh, this was still Space Voyagers, okay. So 5 issues with the Space Voyagers. Again, really fun series. So, in the last 2 issues, let's see, we had... Oh, this is fun, right here. We had Jungle Justice, the Devil's Doctor. So that was a fun little one-off story. And kind of like a little horror story. And it was a pretty graphic little story, pretty fun little story. And then in issue 7, we had a different story as the backup feature. And this one was supposed to launch Space Marshal, which also was a fun little backup story. So not only did I enjoy all the A stories about Rima, I will say issue 7 was the weakest one. 1 through 6 were really good. 7 was a little off for me. But all the backup stories and adventures were a lot of fun. Of course, this was 25 cents and then first 20 cents. And just super, super fun. Great stuff. But that's the history of Rima. The book, the movie, the comic, the Super Friends episodes. So I got this series on a whim because I was able to get all 7 issues. And just not knowing that it had such a varied history and such a deep history in novels. And that this novel is regarded as one of the best old stories. So again, published in 1904. So this character has been around for a long, long time. But that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you learned something. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments below. And until next time, keep it casual.